Hello.
Hello, witches, and welcome to Thursday night live at 8. I am your host, Aurora Moon, and I've got my sidekick, extra large coffee executive assistant.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
My hoot to my holler.
She's the hollow to my hoop.
And tonight we are doing chakra meditation. Now, this one is for healing. And I'm going to warn you guys to maybe get a box of Kleenex out. It may or may not happen. Anytime Reiki is done on any type of healing aspect, it can take you to so many different places. So it's best to have Kleenex box just in case. It might get emotional, it might not. You might get cold, you might get hot, you might get shivers, you might not. Everybody goes through something different. So just to be prepared, you should have it on hand. Now, I was hoping my moon was going to show up. And I'm noticing that I got to tilt this down maybe just a little bit, but then my head. So I can't. Okay, there we go. That's probably the best that I can get it.
In case you're wondering, this is the third eye.
Shannon's got her third eye going on.
I went all out. Saffron, my set producer and makeup and artist and all that stuff, gets the credit. She's the one that did it.
Yes. And it matches your eyes as well. Kind of blends right in.
Right? Just I'm all one big eyeball.
Poke you.
Hey, watch. It's all fun and games until someone gets poked in the eye.
I know. Anyways, we are going to, before we begin, just so you guys know, I'm going to start from the root chakra and we're going to work our way up. But I want you to make sure that you're grounded. So if you're not grounded, make sure you do that. If you don't know how to do it, I've got a video on that. Learn how to ground or cut cords, ground and protect. But for this, we're going to just make sure, stomp your feet, make sure you're grounded before we begin. It's always good to do that. You don't have to go through the whole grounding exercise, but as long as you feel grounded, then you should be good to go. If you feel a little lightheaded, it's best to ground before we begin, okay? Make sure you spud your space. Always good to do that beforehand on any type of healing. You can have your journals out, even though I did not mention it. You can have your journals out to document anything as we go, because you never know. You might get some information as we're doing our chakra healing, okay? We are going to begin with our root chakra. I'm going to turn up the music, and you're just going to hear my voice as well as the music. That's what I'm hoping for anyways. And let's begin. Turn this up. Let me know if you guys can hear it okay, or if it's too loud, okay? Okay, I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to take a few nice deep breaths. Inhale, hold for 3 seconds, then exhale. Do it again. Hold it in, and then release. Make sure you get all your air out. Make sure you breathe all your air in. Make sure you're giving a really good breath in, okay? And out. You're going to start at your root chakra, which is at the base of your spine, in your pelvis area, below your pelvis area. And you can hold it there if you wish, your stomach, just below your stomach area, okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to visualize a red center. You can see this as a red ball. Now I want you to visualize it and see what color of red that you get. If it's a dark, muddy red, we want to clear that and we want to bring it to nice, bright red. You're going to do this by visualizing your root chakra as bright red as you possibly can. If you feel that there's a blockage there, This is a great time to cut that cord. Take a few deep breaths in and out. Nice and steady. And I want you to visualize that red center ball to be spinning in a clockwise motion, not too fast, just on a nice axis. And it's just going to spin just gentle. What this is doing is you're stimulating your root chakra if it's not moving, okay? All the while, you're going to make sure you breathe nicely in and out. While you're in this space, you're going to feel that red chakra. What does it feel like? This is your area of security. This is your area of being grounded, stable. Most people who have a spending issue or a money issue may have blocks around this area. If you are one of those people, you're going to remove that block. You're going to see your root chakra shine very bright. While working through this color, I want you to take notice of anything that comes in, how you're feeling, what you're thinking, if anything, music, if anything. And ask yourself if you are completely balanced in this area. It may take time. So please understand that this is not an overnight healing success. It may take time if you struggle in this area. This is healing that you can definitely do on your own. As long as you take notice of what is coming up in this area. If something's speaking to you, take notice and write it down. You may have to go back over this chakra again to offer more support. We're now going to gently move to our sacral chakra, which is just slightly above your root chakra, just below the belly button. This is usually your area of sexuality and your creativity. It does flow in with some confidence along with your solar plex. We're not there yet, so we're just going to deal with this area first. It's an area that gives you inspiration. It goes along with your root chakra, kind of like your root, your sacral, and your solar plex kind of goes together. Just take notice, it is its own color. It's orange. It should be a bright orange. If you are noticing that this is darker orange, a muted orange, take notice and ask yourself why. Do you struggle in your areas of sexuality? There might be past trauma that might come up in this area. If it does, just go with the flow. Let the music guide you to inspiration. You're going to see your orange center, a nice bright orange. See it rotating clockwise, gently, not too fast, not too slow. You want it very balanced. I noticed that my little girl has come in to join. Yep, she always does. Take a few deep breaths. See where you are with your sacral chakra. Feel that energy flow. Feel your creativity spark or re-spark. Feel that there's balance between your female and your male hormones. There's always a balance. You always share both. If you're extremely feminine, ask yourself how you can bring in a more balanced male energy. Not too overpowering, you want to keep it balanced. As well as if you're female or have too many male qualities about you, ask yourself how you can bring in maybe some more female qualities. Make sure that it's nice and balanced. Too much of one thing can be too much. Once you feel that orange color sacral is moving at a speed that's right for you, we are now going to move to our solar plex. This is your powerhouse. This is the area that brings the sunshine and brings the confidence. If you lack in your confidence area, you may lack in a balanced yellow sacral chakra. Remember to still stay with the flow of your breath. Gently breathing in, gently breathing out. Allow yourself to recognize any areas in your solar plex area that might need working. You're going to feel it. You're going to make sure that your yellow sacral chakra is rotating, balanced. You want to make sure that it's flowing. If you lack confidence in your area, it's always great to carry citrine with you. Put it in your pocket. It will help you build your confidence. You're going to now gently move yourself up to your heart chakra. This is the one that's one of the hardest areas to heal, along with the root. It's an area that not only belongs to conditional love or unconditional love, but also healing love, universal love. You're going to see your heart chakra as either green or pink or both. Pink is for unconditional love. Green is for universal. Both offer healing. Both offer healing for what you need. Your pink is more of your self-love. Your universal is more for others. Whichever one you feel that you need right now, please take time to look at that chakra as either your pink or your green or both. If you feel you need both, then please see them side by side. Are they rotating smoothly? What comes up in this area if you think about your heart chakra? What color do you see it? Do you see it a nice bright pink and a nice bright green? If not, we need to work on changing that color. Don't let the music speed you up. Stay in control. But do let the music influence you. Don't shy away from any anger or aggression that might come up in your heart area. It's very common. Just take notice of your healing. Just take notice of what you are or where you are. If you're feeling anger, write it down. Ask yourself why. What comes up? Remember to keep your breath steady. Once you see your chakras in alignment, rotating on a even keel, even basis, you can now move to your throat chakra. If you wish to feel your throat as you're healing, you may do that too. Sometimes it offers more assistance, helps give a visual. This is your area of speaking up. You're going to see it as a color blue. If you struggle with speaking up in your life, blue is a great color to help bring that out. This chakra is to help you speak your truth, speak up and to be heard. It's not just about speaking up, it's about being heard as well. It's about acknowledging that you have a voice, and it's acknowledging that you are allowed to use it. If you're a female and you're a witch, this was one of the areas that is one of the most struggles for us witches, is around the throat area. As well as the back, the lower back, which is your root chakra. Your solar plex would be in there too, orange. Most witches have these three areas highly affected. It's common for witches to become healers because of this. It's usually the reason why they find their way on their path if they haven't found it yet. They're reminded that in this area, they're safe to speak up. If you struggle with this area, or you find yourself struggling with this area, you might find yourself constantly clearing your throat. That is a good way of showing that, or a good way of knowing that your throat chakra is loosening up, is when you start to hear that crackle go away when you go to speak. I want you to see it as rotating smoothly once again. Remember, not too fast. Kind of like if you're driving 20 kilometers an hour. Just slow. You might feel that your body wants to move. That's okay too. It offers healing. If you constantly have a lump in your throat or anxiety to speak up, that's usually where that issue comes in. It's your blue throat chakra. I want you to see it balanced. I want you to see it bright. Nice, bright blue. Like the sky on a clear day. Once you're okay there, you're going to move yourself up to your third eye, which is right above your eyes, up above your eyebrows, in the middle of your forehead. This is where, deep within your pineal gland, is where you'll find your third eye. This is the area of your intuition. You're going to see it as an indigo color. Not quite purple, not quite blue. And this area is for your intuition. If you feel that it's clogged, a lot of people feel that this area is clogged. I want you to visualize your third eye being open. If you have a hard time doing this, visualize that you're like windshield wipers, and you just spray down your third eye, getting all the gunk out of it. It was all clogged up, but now it's ready to go. Get it all cleaned out, remove all the gunk, give it a few washes. I want you to see it open, nice, bright open. This is to help activate your third eye. If If your arms get too hot or too sore from holding them up to your third eye, you don't have to have them up. Just visualize right in the center of your forehead. You might actually feel that your eyes might go cross-eyed trying to do that. It's actually good. See your third eye awake and open and spinning just that right amount. This will help open up your psychic senses. You can do that exercise daily and it will help immensely. We're now going to move to the top of your head, which is your chakra area. Or sorry, your crown chakra area. I know it's a chakra, your crown chakra. You're going to see this as white. Now, some of you might see this as a very light violet color. I like to see it as a lotus flower opening up to its full expansion. It's waking up to the sunlight that is getting shined down upon it. Remember, this is still your chakra. This is still your crown chakra, so it's still spinning. Whether or not it's a lotus or not, allow it to spin. Not too fast. You want it to spin just as much as your other chakras, all working in tune like a clock. If one's not moving properly, the other ones start to stop. They get affected by that one. This is the same thing. Your inner sides or your insides, your inner chakras are just like a clock. They all have a purpose. They're all working together. But if one stops, they do start affecting. So you want to make sure that they're oiled and they're spinning with each other, not against each other, with each other. Now, while you're at this crown chakra, you're going to visualize this crown chakra opening up. This is your oneness. This is your expansion. This keeps you going. This is about you. This is connecting with your higher self. It has that connection. You want to make sure that your communication with it is clear. It's all knowing to source. That is, along with your third eye, works together. Just take your breath and gently in and out. And this big bright light that is in our crown chakra, we are going to have it overflow and surround our body with light. This is your body showing that you are in alignment, that you are connected from crown to root. All chakras are working together. You're going to take this time to find your footing. Make sure you're coming back. And come back and allow yourself to open up your eyes gently. Take your time, no rush. Just come back into your space when you're ready. When you wake up, you're going to have or feel refreshed. You're going to feel light. There's going to be a new you that you're going to feel. How does everybody feel? I've got goosebumps. Mm-hmm. I hope that you benefited from that chakra balancing. I will aim to have many more different types of meditations, maybe focusing on each one as we go. That way we can stay a little bit longer than doing each one at a time. Sometimes we only have so much time to spend on each one. But this is a good way to introduce yourself to your chakras. And this is something that you guys can do on your own. Okay, this is a good way of testing out your own intuition and a way of testing out whether or not how your body feels. Have a journal bar right beside you and write down your feelings. Write down what you're picking up. Trust it. And if your body is telling you that you need something, if your body is telling that you need to let go of something, then you need to be able to let go of that with ease on your own terms. Okay? And no one can force you through that. So there's going to be a few of these that you're going to need. Nobody gets away with just one. We all wish that we can get away with just one appointment. No, it doesn't work that way. This is something that you have to keep on doing weekly, if not daily. I started off doing a Reiki session every single day. I had to do that for 21 days to learn to get into a habit of doing Reiki. And believe me, if you're going through aches and pains, this does make you feel better, but you've got to be consistent with it. It's not a miracle drug or anything like that. It's not anything that's going to, be eureka and all of a sudden you're walking and you're healed. Okay. But it does take time because the areas that you're working on are the areas that need healing. And if you have lower back issues, leg issues, that's going to be your root. That's going to come from a sense of security. It might be stemming from your past. It might be stemming from your past life. It might be this life that it is. And it might be recent. It might be from childhood. It depends. But you have to recognize where that pain is coming from in order to be able to heal it. And each chakra works with each other. So if one's, like I said, if one's not working well, then the other ones aren't going to work well with it either. So you need to keep each one as a balance. And that doesn't happen overnight. So keep up with it. Do one at a time. There's plenty of chakra meditations out there that you can try, just music alone. I thought this was going to be a great one. It was very aggressive, but at the same time, that can be good too, because it can bring up those feelings that maybe you didn't realize that were there. Because when it's all nice and soft and sweet, not that pain doesn't always come up. Sometimes it needs to get triggered. And sometimes having a little bit of aggressive music that comes in can trigger those to come up, and so that you can work on the healing, because you might not know that you have healing to work on until you actually get there. Okay, so if you have any questions, please feel free to write it down. I see you all there, so thank you very much for joining me. I see a few new people. I see Renee Bugaboo.
I love that.
I love that too. I don't remember seeing that before. So thank you for joining, Renee. I love the name. I see Stephanie. I see Tamara. I see Saffron. I see, so many people on tonight. Sherry.
Poor Sherry's butt as well.
Tippington. Donna, excellent. All of you guys, thank you so much for coming out. I always appreciate it. And I will see you
Monday night.
And
then next Thursday night.
Yes. And next Thursday. What's next Thursday?
Can't get away from us. It is something witchy.
Oh, yes. It's Welcome to Witchcraft. Oh, yes. Welcome to witchcraft. So if you're new to witchcraft and you don't know where to start, come on over next Thursday
Oop.
for it.
We will explain.
Yes, we will explain it. And if you want your readings for your zodiac, I'm going to be doing that on Monday for money.
Money.
Okay, so witches, thank you so much. I will see you again. And if you want to know what's coming up, please
Come on down.
come on over to the Facebook
Tamara.
group that I'm there. Come on down. That's awesome, Tamara. Then come over to the Facebook group. We are over there as well. I've got my assistant here. I've got Amy. I've got Melanie. And who else? I've got Vols and I've got Tanya that are all there that are great helpers. They can always answer your questions if you need help. Okay, and of course I'm there too. So I will see you later, witches. Ciao
See
for
ya.
now.